back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So in today's video I'll be taking you along with me from Washington, PA to New York City in New York for my Schengen visa appointment. So currently it's around 4:27 a.m. and my flight is scheduled. Okay, I need to first find my gate. My flight is scheduled to depart at 6 a.m. so I have enough time. My friend Nate, he dropped me off at the airport. That's so sweet of him, because at this point it's like so difficult to get a car and just like drive over here. I'm flying out of Pittsburgh International Airport and will be landing at LaGuardia. I don't know how to pronounce it. LGA International Airport, and from there on I'll be taking a bus to go to the BLS visa application center. The airport is like so empty, but anyways, I'm just gonna walk towards my gate and chill over there, and there's enough time until my flight boards. As of now it's 4:28 a.m. My flight is scheduled to depart at 6 a.m. and we board at 5:35 a.m. so I have around 1 hour to myself. Yeah, this video is for those people who are planning on getting a visa appointment in New York City, specifically the Schengen visa. That's a tourist visa for people to enter a European, any of the countries in the European Union. And it's about what can you expect during your appointment. I'll be covering my entire journey on what happens at the visa application center. Sorry, there's no interview, or I hope not. And I'll also be covering my overnight bus ride from Manhattan back to Washington, PA, because I'll be submitting my passport to the application center. Here it is. I'm at my gate, guys. And once I land at LGA, I'll be having a few hours before my appointment. So I don't really have like everything planned out, so let's just see how everything goes. I have like a rough plan in my mind right now, but that's my view, guys. That's my jacket and my backpack. I don't know what model that is, but it's like a small plane. Look at the snow. Yeah. That's my gate, C59, and this place is pretty empty as of now, but yeah, it's gonna fill up pretty soon. So guys, I boarded like my first flight to LGA, and it's a pretty full flight, even though it's like an early morning flight. It should take around 1 hour for us to land at LGA. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
I walked into the food court.
Okay, so we landed at LGA and the deplaning was pretty smooth. It was quick because it's a small plane. Right now I'm gonna go use the restroom and figure out how do I get from the airport to the visa application center.
One electric car, top of the escalator, 80 skates, please.
In the interest of aviation security, do not leave your luggage unattended at any time. Do not transport any item or some.
This airport is quite spacious. I overheard some people talking about how they might have built it like new. It's so pretty. I think I might like LGA better than JFK now, because JFK is like so far away from Manhattan and LGA is like closer compared to JFK. I might just fly in here next time. Okay, so guys, here I'm just checking my location on how far it is from the actual visa application center, and as you can see, if I go via bus it takes me around like 1.5 hours. However, I recommend that you guys take the metro or the subway instead, because I thought it would be really convenient traveling by bus, because that's what I usually do every time I go visit a new city. But in New York it's different, and I'll tell you why in the next few videos. I mean the short videos that are gonna come ahead. But yeah, I had the filter on for buses only, and that's why here you can only see buses. But yeah. Okay, so as soon as you guys exit the main terminal area, and when you guys come to the baggage claim area, you walk towards doors 15, I believe. It's at the very end of the baggage claim area, and then you see these thingies. It has like information on transit, stay, and like just exploring New York City. So let me just show you what I see right now. There's a bunch of information about like the public transit here, and you can also like look up information on stay and stuff. So let me just show it to you. So this is the thingy where I'm at right now, and this is the first page that you see. Like, because I'm interested in public transportation, I click on that, and apparently there are a few bus services from LGA airport which are free, which go to Manhattan and like a few other places. So these are the bus numbers, and with that information they also provide you with the terminals. I'm currently in terminal C, so this is where the bus stop should be. And here they have some more information on the fares. One way subway or bus trip costs $2.90, which is not that bad. And the fare allows one free transfer between subway and bus. Be sure same payment method. Okay. Commuter distance based, so that's basically like how far you travel, something like that. So as of now we are interested in the free buses available from the terminal, and yeah, it takes you to Manhattan. Guys, I just wanted to make it clear right here that this bus Q70 does not take you to Manhattan. However, it takes you to a place, I mean 2 stops, which connects you to the subway, through which you can go to Manhattan and like other places which are listed above. So I'm sorry that I misread the information, but I just wanted to make it clear to you guys. And I think I have to go around there. I just need to like confirm the address. Okay, let me just confirm. So because my visa application center is located around Manhattan, like near Central Park, is a little far away, but I can walk. I might take this bus. So it's Q70 from terminals B and C, and I believe we're in terminal C. Yeah, I just checked Google Maps to confirm. And in case, oh, regular service. So this terminal C. There's a bunch of other information. I'm gonna try and find that. Also take a picture of this. Okay. So when you walk from that way towards gate 14, this is what you see. So the subway is now free. Okay. So after you exit from door 14, which is back there, you just keep on walking this side and then you find the Q70 bus. I think it's here, but let me just confirm. So here you'll see like these signs with the bus numbers on there. Yeah guys, I recommend that you do not take any of those buses which are listed here except the Q70, because it's going to be way more convenient for you to just take Q70, then go to the subway station and connect to wherever you want to go. And for now our destination is the BLS center, which falls in Manhattan. So I would definitely recommend doing that, besides using Uber or Lyft or any rideshare service. Yeah, so you can use Google Maps to navigate around and get on the buses whichever you're interested in. I got off at 74th Street, Roosevelt Avenue, at that intersection, and now I'm going to go on my next bus. I need to first check. Okay, so here this is a route that I was aiming for by using buses to get to the BLS application center, which did not turn out well, and I'll let you know why later on in the video. Okay guys, I know I'm talking a lot, but I swear it's so cold here. The temperature is like just like Washington, but it feels so much colder because it's so windy. It's so cold. This is crazy. And the sun is out, which is good, but it's still like it's freezing. Okay, so after I took my first bus and I ended up somewhere, I was kind of lost because the other bus that I had to take was the express bus. And after I spoke to like a few people at the bus stop, they said that the express buses travel on the freeway and they cost way more compared to the regular buses. So the regular buses cost around $2.5 like for every ride, whereas the express buses cost like around $7.5 or something like that. In New York City, unfortunately, they do not have a day pass system, and you need to like pay $2.5, $3 every time you use the bus. So I cannot feel my nose. And yeah, I'm at the other bus stop. Okay, so guys, this is where I ended up, at the metro station again. I don't remember where I'm at right now, but I'm gonna be taking the M thingy to the visa application center. And they had So here in New York, apparently they don't have a day pass for buses, which is sad. So you just pay for every ride, which is like around $3, I think, which is not bad. But I would prefer having a day pass for $5. Besides that, for the metro, they had like unlimited swipes for 7 days, which we had purchased the last time for $34. But I'm here just for a day, so it's not worth it. So I got like a single ride pass for $3.25, and it's valid for 2 hours, so that's nice. Yeah, guys, I finally made out of the metro system, and it's cold. Buildings. I miss New York so much. I'm now trying to find where is the visa application center. 58th. I think this is the one. I have to look it up. A fire brigade is stuck in traffic. That's crazy. I'm trying to find where's the building at. So guys, I was finally able to find this building where the visa application center is located. It's crazy. Okay, I did not film the entrance of the building. I will when I leave from here, because it's really cold outside. I would rather sit here. As soon as you enter the building, there's a person at the entrance, and he said, I confirmed with him like there is a waiting area, and he said yes. So that's nice. Okay, so guys, I am here at the BLS application center. Right now it's 10:05 and my appointment's at 11:20. So I might go in at 11:10. But here they have like a few seats where you can wait for some time or until your appointment time. It's better than the outside. That's the elevator. Those are the elevators. Yeah. It's not that fancy, just like a few seats, chairs outside the actual office. The office has like a door thing and an entrance. It reminds me of Mumbai, like buildings. Yeah. Okay guys, time for some more information. So this is me sitting happily / sadly in the waiting area, but inside the actual BLS office, and I'll walk you through the entire process that I had to go through while at the BLS application center. Okay, so I was gonna just record my voice on a blank screen, but I thought that's gonna be too boring, so I decided like why not just record me talking to you guys. Yeah, so as soon as you walk into the BLS office, there's a person who checks you in and requests for your passport, a state ID, which can be your driver's license, a permanent resident card, or your passport card. Besides that, the person also asks for your filled application form. It does not have to have your photograph attached. It can just be there, just have a photograph, but it's not a requirement to have your photograph with you. And finally, you need to have your health insurance, which is very, very important, guys. It's very important. You need to make sure that your health insurance covers at least 30,000 euros, which equals up to $30,000 US because it's almost the same rate. It should not be less than $30,000 because if it is, they're going to like cause problems. There was a person who had some kind of issues with her health insurance which did not have 30,000 euros, and yeah, she had to go back and get it sorted out before she actually applied. But then like she came back, she still did not have her insurance papers with her, but they were able to help her out and asked her to email the documents, which I'll talk more about it later. So once you provide all those documents and the person goes through them and verifies them, the person provides you with a small slip which has a number on it, and that number indicates, it's like a token number which indicates when your turn is. So when the number is called out, you go for your turn, and along with the token number that you get, you're also provided with a courier form which you have to fill out. Filling out the courier form is not mandatory for everyone, even though a lot of people think it is. You can just once you're called up and when it's your turn, you can just like mention it saying like, I would like to pick up my passport, if that's convenient for you, if you live close by. However, if you live in another state and you're traveling like I did from Pennsylvania, I would recommend filling out the form, because come on, how are you going to travel again to New York and get a passport? It's crazy. So yeah, do that. Don't forget, if you live in New York or somewhere close by and you can, there's a possibility that you can go there physically and collect it, do it, because you can save some money that way. I'll just show you a picture right here of the form that I had to fill out for the courier service. Okay, so after I fill out the form, I forgot to mention that at the check-in counter, the person also gives you a paper and then with instructions on how to arrange all of your documents, and in what order they expect it to be. So it makes it easier for when it's your turn and you go up there, for the person to help you prepare your application and submit it. There's a bunch of documents, and I'll make a separate video on what are documents that I submit and what is required, and what are additional documents that you can submit to back up your case. So this is kind of bad, but I spent 2.5 hours just waiting for my turn. That's crazy, I know. Well, I had nothing else to do after my appointment, so I did not really mind, but it was kind of getting annoying. The reason being that people who were in front of me, they were not really prepared. They did not have a lot of documents, and when it was their turn, the people at the application center were helping them get the documents so they get the visa, which is not an issue. Like good for them. Like everyone needs a visa, right? But it was kind of annoying because all the documents are listed up on the website, and like, come on, you need to be prepared when you come for your visa appointment. So I just waited 2.5 hours just for my turn, because a bunch of people ahead of me were not prepared and they had a bunch of documents missing. And after waiting for a very long time, it was finally my turn, and it barely took me 15 to 20 minutes to get done with everything. And because I had never applied for a Schengen visa before and it was my first time, I had to submit my biometrics, so where they scanned my they took my fingerprints of both my hands, and they also took a picture of me for the database. And yeah, I think that's it, besides submitting all of my documents and stuff like that. It was pretty quick for me personally because I was prepared and I had all my documents. But yeah, once I was done, they asked me to make a payment for the visa application and all the other fees that they have that's associated with their service, and I'll attach a receipt here. It costed around $165 US, which is no comment. Also, I forgot to mention one really important thing. On this side of the document, it says if you want to opt in for the SMS service, do not select that. Do not. I don't know why I did. I thought it's like a complimentary service, but no, they charged me $5 for it. It's not worth it. Save your $5 and do not select yes. Yeah. For the payment methods, they do not accept credit cards. So guys, make sure that when you're going in for your appointment, you either have cash, the exact amount, because it's kind of inconvenient for them to like find change, and they usually don't have them. So please make sure you have enough cash if you're going to pay it in cash, or have your debit card, which works. There were a few people who were finding it difficult to like arrange cash, and they had to like go out of the application center, get some cash, and it was a hassle for them. So I would prefer just getting a debit card, which actually works, and you should be fine. So the modes of payment that they accept are cash and debit card. No credit cards. No credit cards, guys. No credit cards. I know it's kind of inconvenient because we use that a lot, but no credit cards at all. So this is a picture of my receipt. I paid $165, as I mentioned, and yeah, I've also like made small notes on there, like on the SMS service, which I mentioned previously, like it's not needed. Do not select yes on the courier form. And the thing which is highlighted on the top, like on there somewhere, that's the tracking number. So that is the number you enter on the BLS application, visa application tracking. Anyways, to track the status of a visa. Yeah, it was pretty like convenient. So I just got done with my visa appointment, and the building right here is the one where you have to go if you come to New York. So that's the building, but let me just show you the entrance. So this is the entrance to the visa appointment center. It's 55 West 39th Street. There's another entrance like on that side, but that's like for the storage area. So like if you have an appointment here in New York City, it's this one. Yeah, and it's on the 18th floor. So guys, now that I have finished with my visa application, appointment, the time is like almost 2 p.m. It's 1:57 p.m. and I have like a bunch of hours until before 10:30ish p.m. because that's when my bus leaves back to Pittsburgh from downtown, like Manhattan, I think. Yeah. So for now, I'm just trying to look for a restaurant so I can go and eat because I'm starving. And I'm gonna use this time to explore a little bit more, and I'll show you guys around. I've never seen Times Square area during the day. It looks so like different. Okay, so guys, I'm here at Olive Garden, thanks to my sister's recommendation. There's a bunch of other restaurants around here, but then I could not pick one, so I just went with my sister's choice. And this Olive Garden where I'm at right now is right behind the stairs which face the Times Square place. So yeah. Also, let me just show you what I ordered. It looks so delicious. the shrimp carbonara, that thingy. It looks so yum. And, excuse me. And they also like gave us some breadsticks, which is like so soft and delicious. I could just eat it just like that. And then I got some like chicken gonchi soup. Gonchi. I don't know pronounce it. That was, I would give it a 4 out of 5. Maybe a 3.5 out of 5. Good, but not the best for me. And that. This is my view outside. They also have Krispy Kremes like right across from here. Like right there.
Can I take this? Don't do it! Don't fucking get me started, boss.
So guys, now the time is around, oh, wait a minute. It's 6:15. Ignore my one strand of hair coming off from there. It's 6:15 p.m. and I was able to survive in New York City by myself for almost a day. I mean, around a day. In 4 hours from now, I have my bus back to Pittsburgh, and I have to board my bus from this place. That's the Port Authority bus terminal. Let me show you guys. And right here you have the Port Authority bus terminal. There are a bunch of people go there for the buses. And here you have the regular taxis. I'll talk a little bit about how and I'll give you guys an overview on my entire visa application process at the center. Not in detail, but just like a brief review of what will happen. And I'll be making a separate video on how to apply for a Schengen visa and what all documents are required for the same. And I might also throw in some tips and tricks on how can you guys get approved for it. So yeah. Okay, let's go. We need to go to Greyhound. Wait, that was ticketing. We already have a ticket, so I need to check my boarding pass and then look for the gate. But this is a bus terminal, guys. It's a posh. So I had my boarding pass, but then it did not say what gate number my bus is going to be at. So I went to the Greyhound office, which is on the lower level, and they said it's It's at number 66. And I asked him if it might change or not because there's still 4 hours. And he said it would not, most probably. So, yeah, Intermodal station.
Second floor.
Thank you.
Alright.
Can I help you?
Oh no, I was just looking for the Pittsburgh.
You got it.
Thank you. It is 7 a.m. and we have reached Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has like more seating area compared to New York, which is crazy. It's more cleaner, of course. You can book an Uber ride and go back home and sleep. Because later on I have my college, but like a bus from my college leaving for like the PAC events.
walked away from these federal jobs, and you know, even if the courts decide in their favor, it's kind of too late. They're already employed somewhere else. We'll see things like folks not being able to get a passport, or their social security check, or the things that become very important to individuals. And there's where the rubber's really